okay that I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a government, for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why?
Hello guys, I hope this video finds you well. Now I came across this news on Leadership newspaper. It's also on Sarah Reporters. The federal government, Tinubu government, they are probing Senator Natasha. They have ordered SXX, DSS rather, and the CIA according whatever to investigate Senator Natasha, how she attended the IPU International Parliamentary whatever Union, okay? How she attended also for exposing Nigeria about the rate of females, whatever, in politics and Akpabio session, whatever. You understand? Now you see, we are going to read it together, but this thing invests me. It invests. Let me say something before we watch. Number one, this woman has cried out about the sexual allegations. We all saw the way they were treated. Tinubu could not say anything. His wife could not say. All the wife could say is that place for mature people. In other words, Senator Natasha is not mature. And she forgot when she slapped somebody there. And she was only suspended for 2 weeks and not 6 months. All right. Okay, now, these people, they don't care about the pain of this woman. Was okay. We are going to ensure an independent, body set up to investigate this thing. And if Natasha is found wanting that she's lying, she will go for it. If Akpabio is found wanting, she will go for it. They didn't do that. But now they are quick to feel embarrassed. It may be an interest, another body is using Natasha to embarrass Nigeria. You now the crest. Haven't you guys embarrassed yourself? Who is embarrassing you? Is there any Nigeria today that will embarrass Nigeria than you Nigeria embarrassing themselves? Yes or no? Answer me now. You people are planning budget. The world is aware. You are angry that the international media are involved. You want to probe Natasha, but you are not after. You are not after the allegation to find out if it is true or not. Was Tinubu not aware that this guy have EFCC came before he made him a senior president of Nigeria? Which kind of country will be this one? This is not a country. And later you guys will be blaming Mazinab Kanu that is calling that they call Nigeria what's it called the zoo. You blame Donald Trump for calling the other time, say it's a shito. This is annoying, guys. Please, let's just quickly read it together on Leadership newspaper. I'm coming back. I will ask something. Before I show this one, please, I want you to show to people. After reading this, please don't go, just stay back, okay? I have important news to add to this. According to Leadership newspaper, just in, federal government probes suspended Natasha's attendance at IPU meeting. The federal government has launched an investigation into how suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti of Kogi State Central gained access to the recent Interparliamentary Union meeting in New York without official nomination by Nigeria. According to a report by an online newspaper, Premium Times, sources within the President Bola Tinubu administration confirmed that the Department of State Service and the National Intelligence Agency (NIA) were conducting the probe. The agencies aimed to determine who facilitated the suspended lawmakers' accreditations, whether her participation was orchestrated by interest groups to embarrass the Nigerian government, and if she violated any IPU or National Assembly protocols. The IPU, a global parliament body, strictly regulates member participation, allowing only officially nominated delegates to attend meetings and speak on behalf of their respective countries. For Nigeria, the delegation comprises selected senators, House of Representatives, members, and parliamentary officials. Attendance as an observer requires explicit approval from both the IPU and the home country's delegation. However, Nigerian authorities argued that Akpoti did not follow the protocols before getting access to the IPU meeting on March 11. At the event, she addressed her recent suspension from the Nigerian Senate, alleging it was politically motivated and meant to silence her for exposing misconduct in the legislative chamber. She also raised allegations of sexual harassment against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. His response, IPU President Threa assured that the parliamentary body would investigate the matter, while also giving the Nigerian Senate an opportunity to present his side of the story. A member of the Nigerian official delegation to the IPU meeting, Honorable Khalif Ogbara, countered Akpoti Uduaghan claims, speaking at UN Secretariat a day after the embattled senator addresses Mrs. Ogbara read a letter from senior leaders Opeyemi Bamidele stating that the suspension of Natasha was due to violations of Senate standing rules during plenary session, not retaliation for her allegation against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Bamidele also questioned the legitimacy of Akpoti Uduaghan presence at the meeting. Outside of Nigeria or outside of this Senate, when it comes to our interparliamentary engagement, every one of those organizations, from the Interparliamentary Union to the Commonwealth Parliament to the African Union Parliament to the ECOWAS Parliament, is run on the basis of rules and regulations drawn from the protocols establishing those organizations. That's why the IPU president, after listening to our colleague distinguished Senator Natasha, had to go by the rule. One, that the issue has raised was outside of the agenda of the meeting. Number two, having heard her, it will also be important to listen to the other side because they are all guided by the rules he stated. He further emphasized that the IPU membership was based on national parliamentary organization, not individual members, and that only the designated delegate could officially attend. If for any reason one of our colleagues who was not even supposed to be there found a way to the place, sat on the seat meant for Nigeria and spoke for herself rather than for Nigeria, that's another issue altogether, Bamidele added. Similarly, Senator Jimoh Ibrahim, chairman of the Senate Committee on Interparliamentary Activities, affirmed that Akpoti Uduaghan had an official authorization to represent Nigeria at the IPU meeting. Her attendance was not approved by the Nigerian Senate or its Interparliamentary Committee, he said in a statement on Friday. The probe by both intelligence agencies, DSS and AIA, followed complaint from the Senate regarding the suspended senators' participation at the international event. They were focusing on whether she obtained authorization credential, if external facilitator added her attendance, and whether her statement at the IPU misrepresented Nigeria's official position. Okay, the investigation will also determine if any individuals or organization helped Natasha gain access without government approval, and whether any breaches of IPU regulation on Nigerian parliament. Thank you so much for watching. Now you've heard for yourself. Now, why did a DSS and CIU put on the same strength and the so-called Pablo Escobar government, the job around this thing? Why didn't he put the same effort, okay, to investigate allegations? If they have done this, we shall have proceeded. No. The irresponsible wife of the president came out, and said it's for mature people. When they sue you, when you went and taught court in Chicago State University, that if they brought out your credentials, your academic credentials, that it will cost you a great time, you didn't know you're embarrassing yourself in the country, that God will punish you now. By the way, I'm adding one video. Next video you are about to watch, the next video, please, is a video of an NYC girl. This lady went to where she cried that how things are not so expensive. She was literally crying. Listen to this girl. I felt her pain. I felt this girl pain. Buy a crate of egg for 8,000. He said this government is terrible. Because of that, she's an NYC girl. NYC, they have to search out her number because they have a number, they have her address. To go and start checking it, don't take that video now. Once that citizens are suffering, they cannot speak again. Guys, watch this video. Let me know your take. Please drop it at the comment section. Thank you. Please share it until you get to Pablo Escobar. I love your papa one day, Tinubu. Okay? You'll be dropped around. I'll be a talker. Akpabio is an Adini Osubo. I'll be talker.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing Akpabio, and Akpabio has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because in the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC copper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth, but we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We're ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy, to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick and I'm so tired of this, and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed. So guys, yesterday I made a video talking about the Nigerian government and how terrible President Tinubu is, and I was crying in the video. So 30 minutes ago, I just received a call from the NYSC board, starting with the secretariat before the LGI, and for the secretariat, for the NYSC secretariat, I'm going to attach what she said, some of the things she said, so you guys will hear.
Are you normal?
I wasn't insulting the president, ma. I was only asking for accountability.
Yes. Hold down that rubbish you put there.
Ma, are you threatening me?
Pull down that rubbish. You are not talking to your mate.
Ma, she called me and she was shouting and she was threatening me to take down the video. And I'm in my first mind, I'm like, wait, how did they get my phone number? And then I realized that every NYC copper has to fill a file with your phone number and your address. I'm like, these people actually have my house address and they know where I'm staying. And now they have started calling me first to threaten me. It is so bad that you can't even just speak up about the government because they feel like they have chains to hold you. You're already calling me to threaten me. And this is, I will literally attach what she said so you guys can hear. She was telling me that I was insulting the president. I never insulted the president. I said he's terrible. That is not an insult. It is a statement, and I did not go on and start saying, oh, Tinubu, you're this, you're that. I just said he's a terrible president. And it's okay for a government, for a body to identify that, okay, this person is actually terrible at their job. So why is it a problem that the NYC government, NYC secretariat, or NYC board will call me to threaten me? Like, why is that okay? That I can't speak up for something that is directly hurting me? Why is it okay that they will call me to threaten me under 24 hours that I made a video? Why can't Nigerians speak up? Why are they holding us in chains? Why do they feel like everything that we do, they have ways to control us? Let me tell you guys something, NYC board or whatever. If you guys have come together and you like, maybe you're not calling me one by one to threaten me, that's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know that you guys already have plans. The one that this one is calling me, the next person is calling me, that's fine. But now I'm putting it out here so you guys will see and you guys will know. NYC, they have my house address and they are still calling me to threaten me. So in case anything happens, you will be very much aware where the problem started. Because I did not say anything I shouldn't have said. The Nigerian government are not doing anything about the inflation that is happening. And it's causing us to be very depressed. I am depressed and my bank account is going to zero and I still have to live every day. And I'm asking the Nigerian government to do something about the inflation. And instead of me to get a call and say, okay, we are working on it, I'm getting a call saying that, oh, you're very stupid. Why did you do that to Tinubu? Take down that video. You did this, you did that. I just want you guys to know that this is what the NYC board are doing. And in case anything happens to me, because they have my address, you guys know who to hold accountable.